Namaste everyone and welcome back to my channel Yoga and Me. Today we will do 5 do's and don'ts for the women during menstrual cycle. So what they have to do and what they need to avoid. So what is more important is what do you need to avoid. So any kind of inversion, headstand, shoulder stand, forearm stand, halasana or chin stand. No. This is because we don't want to reverse the direction of blood flow from the uterus. Okay, second thing. Downward facing dog. If you already have an established practice, you can do downward facing dog, but there is an alteration to that as well, which is called wall dog. So stand with your feet hip width apart away from a wall, and now place your hands against the wall, making an L shape or a right angle. So once you are here, make sure your head is in between your arms and you are trying to send your hips back. Your legs don't need to be perfectly straight. You can absolutely bend your knees here. Stay here for 5 to 10 breaths, sending the hips back, hugging the lower belly in, and stay here. When you are done, slowly come up. Coming to the next stretch, Malasana yogic squat. So feet wider than your hips, turn the toes out and slowly bend your knees. So lower your pelvis down. Yogic squat. If sitting in squat is not something which is very comfortable to you, then use a bolster. Sit on that. And if you need extra support, make your way against the wall and then do it. Press your elbows into the thighs and stay here. At least 10 breaths. We are working to open the pelvis, to open the chest. When you are done with your 10 breaths, slowly come out. Stretch number 3. Sit with your legs nice and wide. And now from here, either just use a bolster. Place your hands on it and rest your forehead or your chin onto this. Make sure your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling and your knees may or may not be bent. It's up to you. And just stay here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Staying here for 5 breaths and then slowly come up. Bend the elbows, cactus arms, working with the chest and this area even more. Exhale, we twist to the right. Inhale to center. Exhale to left. Breathe in and out. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Slowly remove the block and then find your child's posture or balasana. So I like to do it with knees wide, but if you want, you can bring your knees in here, feet hip width apart or knees hip width apart. Otherwise, keep your big toes together, widen your knees, and now once again place the bolster in front of you, release your right ear to this block and just hug it. Make sure your hips are resting onto your heels and then after 5 breaths, switch to other side. Slowly lift. Konasana. So bend your knees. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees falling out, and stay here. Just think about drawing the feet in towards your pelvis, and if your knees are pretty high or somewhere here, use your blocks to support them. If you don't have blocks, something similar would work, maybe a roll towel or a blanket. Place it here for padding. Either just hold your feet or hands behind you to open your chest further. Breathe in, breathe out. Slowly come up. Another modification of Baddha Konasana, which is called Supta Baddha Konasana. Place your bolster behind you and make sure bolster is right behind your lower back or your hips. Once you are here, we are trying to roll back or lie down on this bolster here. If you need extra support underneath your head, use this. And if your knees are pretty high, once again, use your blocks. And we lie down here to open the chest, to open the pelvis. And we stay here. not for few breaths, for few minutes this time. Make yourself extra supported with some extra pillows here if you need to. Feel yourself fully supported and breathe. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. I will see you in my next video very soon. Till then, bye bye and take care. Namaste.